Hey, hi guys, welcome to Film Companion South.
Hi.
I've just seen the trailer and it's looking damn exciting. And I'm so happy that we finally have like a damn good mini series coming out of Tamil. We've been waiting for so long. Finally, that seems to be happening. But I have a question to all three of you. This is a show that's created by Pushkar Gayatri, already famous great directors. Then there are two other great directors who are directing 4 episodes each. So basically, as actors, are you basically be thinking of what three directors while you're acting in the show, or is it one uniform vision? Is it all same?
So when they told us it is Pushkar Gayatri, they told me it's their script, their writing and all that. Then they told us that Anu will be directing. I mean, Brahma will be directing the first four episodes, and the last four episodes will be handled by Anu. So it was actually a different, okay, fine. So then we started shooting. I mean, I started shooting with Brahma. I think all of us started shooting with Brahma, right? Those are the first few episodes. And then Poga, then last, when we are in the 5th, 6th, then Anu joined. After some time, when one day I went to the spot and then it was Brahma in the morning, and after half an hour it is Anu. I'm like, okay, why is this coming here? So this is here and this is here, and I'm like, okay, chill. Luckily, what happened? Like both the directors follow a similar pattern. I mean, follow a similar pattern. Like their way of directing is almost the same. It's not way too different. Sometimes when we see contrast directors, one director will be like this, one director will be like different. And suddenly Pushkar Gayatri ma'am also will come on set. They shot my intro and all was shot by ma'am, sir and all. Imagine one series we got to work with 4 different directors, which is damn cool.
What about you guys? Did you feel like some kind of, okay, this is not what this director told me, this is not what the other director told me? Was there any kind of confusion there?
I think first ma'am sir have spoken to each artist and explained what is there in the book. And everyone followed the book. That is what the content is. And everyone had their perspective. Everyone was in the same line. So I think that was easier for everyone to make it. But it'll be funny, it'll be just for 1 hour Brahma will be shooting, then after that Anu will be shooting, then again Brahma will be shooting. It'll be like okay. Then after that got used to it, because daily to directors it's like, okay, Brahmana, okay, this is going to be this thing. So Anuna comes, the character arc also will ask like, okay, 5th episode, okay, this half, okay, after when Anucharana comes, it's a different mode, it's a different thing which will get transferred from the graph. So we just maintain that.
So it's not like when you are acting, okay, Brahma likes it this way, so I'll act this way.
No,
I'll tone it down.
I think the vision is the same.
Yeah.
Everybody who was working on Suzhal, the vision is the same. Be it Pushkar and Gayatri who concepted the whole story, be it the directors, all the vision was the same. So we as actors didn't find it difficult at all. There was, okay, they're 2 human beings, they're 2 different human beings directing it, but that's about it. That's where the comparison ended. And I think both their sensibilities are similar sensibilities as Pushkar and Gayatri. So to take a vision to the next step was very, very seamlessly beautiful. So it was not a big deal at all.
And because you guys are doing it's like a multi-hour, like a long mini series, right? Almost it can go into seasons later on. So what is your relationship with the characters? Because in movies you usually don't get to go so deep into a person's life, right?
Right.
So for three of you individually, what is the kind of like work that you guys had to do with the characters that you got?
So we were briefed. I mean, we know in and around
everything
about the script because we read the script and all that. But actually, even in the previous interview, we were actually talking about this. This series we started before COVID.
Before COVID,
yeah. 2019, Jan, right? Yeah, Jan to March we were shooting, and then we shot one long schedule, and then this like sudden lockdown, COVID, Corona thing happened, and then we were like, what this crazy stuff which is happening? And then it was a great, I mean, suddenly we had to stop everything, and then we didn't do anything for 4-5 months, and then we had to again come back. Slowly, when we had this slight relaxations and all that, we slowly started off shooting again. And then, again one more lockdown happened. Like this continuously, there were like 2-3 lockdowns which we actually went through while shooting for Sulal. So, first 3 months was going study and all that. After that, we were actually shooting during lockdowns. So as in characters, we know. I mean, I know what I'm going to play and who is Nandini, what is Nandini. So Nandini is not very. She's not very different from what my real life. Yeah. She was very bold. She was very straightforward. She's very particular about. I mean, she's very strong. She doesn't give up. She's like, nee illana sonnalum paravalla. I want to know what exactly is happening. She vida matangalla sila per. I am actually somebody like that. If you tell something, no, ninga solli mudichada na poven அப்படின்ற மாதிரி ஒரு person I am. So yeah, I really liked playing this character because overall ave ninga series பார்த்து வந்தோனே there's a strong connect to it. There is ஒரு parallel connect on irukku which I can't reveal it right now, but very very strong connect which I always wanted to do in my characters. But full fledged illa, but ஒரு shade-ஆ இருக்கு. So எனக்கு ரொம்ப I enjoyed the process. It was a long process.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, it was 3-year process.
Yeah, but let's say the COVID wasn't there, but even otherwise it's like you guys have never lived as certain characters for so many months together.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what
it's like series for us also.
I've lost track on when we shot this thing, which lockdown after which lockdown and all those. But I was actually praying that we should have finished it a little more before, so that in the second lockdown we would have released it.
Yeah. Shriya, like for instance, you are so selective, right? I mean, we are fans of yours from so many years back, but then why is it that you choose films or series so rarely? And when you're seeing you playing a cop in this, it's so good to see you doing a mini series, right? So any reasons for why you took so long?
I am extremely selective because I get bored of most things in life. So be it roles, I get even more bored. And I'm very particular because I do not see myself, or I don't want to see myself in the future running after, being in shooting locations every single day. This I do as a passion. This I do when I'm in my great sense of frame of mind, which happens very rarely in the year. So when I'm in the mood and I'm not that bored, I like to do a role, and the role has to excite me. Otherwise, when I stand in front of the camera, I get really bored. So something that challenges me, something that pushes me out of my boundaries, Even for Suzhal, I was like, should I do, shouldn't I do? But then again, when the way Pushkar Gayatri told me, it's going to be different. There are complexities which even human beings can't deal with. And you're going to have to deal with this in this character. Can you? So when a challenge is thrown against me, you're like, buddy, I'm not going to let you go now. So that's how this character happened. And I think sometimes in life, one needs to have that patience and that wait. When that patience happens, great things come to you. And I'm so happy of the next few things what I'm doing. So yeah.
See, anyway, all you guys are like new age actors. It's not like you guys think traditionally or anything like that. But then even other ways, even when we've spoken before, it was a different perception 10 years back. When you say after doing movies to do anything that is not movies, like something that has to do with small screens and all that, the perception is very different 10 years back. But then you guys chose to do this in 2019, even before COVID, when Netflix and Amazon became everybody's part of everybody's life. Was there any confusion or any kind of decision making that you had to take? Because okay, we are all in the movies, we are all primarily movie actors, but this is let me do for OTT.
But can I just cut short? So sorry. Trust me, after they watch Suzhal on Amazon, every actor would want to do an OTT show. Trust me, I would differ if anybody says no. Everybody would want to do, because the scale in which this is done, every actor will say, damn, I wish I had done this.
It's a 6-hour movie.
It's a
6-hour
because the scale in which it's done, the production, the amount that has gone into making this, the platform, So trust me, we are actually creating history. Going to the IFAs was one big thing.
That too, doing this before, as you said, before even Netflix and before even Amazon, before even Amazon had come into the scene. Now everybody's phone, they have all the OTT platforms on their phone itself. Before OTT அப்படினா என்னது ஒரு ஷூட்டிங் ஸ்பாட்ல நான் போய் ஆக்சுவலி நான் ஒரு ஆக்டர் கிட்ட இத ஷேர் பண்ணேன் எங்க ஐ அம் சோ எக்ஸைட்டடுங்க பீயிங் a part of Amazon series அப்படினா என்னது சீரியல் பண்றீங்களா ஏமா நல்ல படங்கள் எல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்கமா நல்லா வந்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க இப்பதானமா நல்லா வரனே ஏமா இப்ப போய் சீரியல் இறங்குற சார் சீரியல் இல்ல சார் இது சீரிஸ்னா என்னமா அப்படினா இல்ல சார் ஒரு 8 எபிசோட் இருக்கும் ஒரு எபிசோட் ஒரு 40 நிமிஷம் வரும். அதுதான்மா சீரியல். நாங்க அரை மணி நேரம் டிவில பாக்குறோம்.
அது டிவில போடுவாங்க, இன்டர்நெட்ல போடுவாங்க.
இன்டர்நெட்ல போடுவாங்க. நான் வந்து சார் நான் உங்களுக்கு புரிய வைக்க முடியாது சார். இது சோ அப்போ அந்த டைம்ல அப்படி இருந்தது மைண்ட் செட். இப்போ வந்து சீரிஸ் தான் நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜென் மாதிரி ஆயிடுச்சு.
It's going to be the first of many firsts.
Exactly.
So it is going to create a lot of a platform where people will say, wow, I also want to be a part of this, So that is going to be the first.
And what is the amount of reach we are going to? We are so excited.
30 languages.
30 languages. It's the first series which is going to be from, India. And I don't know. We've never expected that.
And we don't know what to expect because who knows how it's going to be, right?
Yeah.
We don't know what we are going to expect. So let's see.
So what they say, I remember Pushkar Gayatri ma'am was saying this like way back. How are you placed for January and all that? So I said, Jan, yeah ma'am. Initially the plan was to release in Jan or something, I think.
This year.
This year, yeah. Last year we were talking about in October or September. I don't exactly remember. So how are you placed? Pushkar sir was saying. I said, Jan எப்படிமா இருக்கு? Jan தெரியல சார். நிறைய கொஞ்சம் படம்லாம் கொஞ்சம் கம்மியா பண்ணு. சீரிஸ் வரப்போகுது. கண்டிப்பா it will be it's going to take you bigger அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. So I am so excited. 17th க்கு அப்புறம் என்னென்ன நடக்கும்?
எல்லாரும் அதே பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
ஒருவேளை நல்லா வந்தா ஓகே, வரலனா என்ன பேச்சு பேசுற நீ இன்டர்வியூல?
No, but practically speaking, I want to ask you a question about signing on to do a series, right? You guys are all doing movies. You guys are all have commitments to a 30-day, 40-day movies. But then, in terms of time, in terms of the entire planning your year, and planning your finances, does it make sense to do series now?
Yes,
of course,
it's a wider audience. You can't even.
But doesn't it take the time of doing 3 movies?
There is no money,
3 movies. No, Shreya, 3 movies la one series we can get paid.
Yeah.
We get good paid also, don't we?
I didn't mean that.
That's what financial planning is. Okay. So don't worry.
That's not what I meant. I meant, doesn't this take the time that you could have used for 3 movies?
No, see, it's always good to do one movie instead of doing 10 movies, no? It's
one good movie.
One good movie. Do
and
a
look
good
at the platform. Yeah. The platform you will get, you won't even get in your movies.
Yeah.
And now we are thoroughly spoiled by choices from a KGF to a Bahubali to an RRR. Everybody wants to do a pan-India now. The moment films are releasing, it is a pan-India.
Now this one is a pan world.
This is pan world and we are the first people.
Yeah. I was telling ma'am will be speaking Japanese, Spanish and all this. I after going there will be in what thought will be.
Fans in South America you'll have. Yeah.
Oh God. I should get a book how to learn
how to reply.
How to learn Japanese in 30 days.
When we are going, ma'am?
And finally my last question is, like you said, this is a moment in history. I mean, eventually our movies have traveled, Bahubali, RRR and all that. Our movies have always traveled. Our stars have fans all over the country. But why do you think is the reason why it took so long for A-list directors to get into the mini-series space? What do you think is the reason why that happened?
How are you telling that?
Because this is...
Yeah, I understood.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, why weren't any of the A-list directors wanting to do a show?
Yeah.
Before?
Yeah.
This is the first time, right?
No, you've had a...
See, there should be a first
one
for
surprise,
everything.
one or two, yeah.
Yeah, there should be a first for everything and Sulal will be the first. After this, you will see so many directors who wanted to do, because they have so many ideas in their mind where they actually shorten it for the film. But this is, you can expand, you can just imagine,
and
create
there's no
everything.
censorship.
Yeah.
So that's big.
Yeah.
And the characters are much deeper.
Yeah.
And you have a great canvas to play around with, You are not restricted. Here in a show, your audience is wider. You can talk about different concepts. You can talk about different subjects. You're not pertaining to, yes, this is only going to release in Tamil and we need to content.
A center, B center.
Yeah.
And you can also experiment different things, different ideologies. Because we see contents from all other parts of the world, all other languages and also, but we are excited here. We wait for the 2nd season, 3rd season and all. The same might happen for Sulal.
Yeah.
That is what we are also expecting.
And one last question. When I tell you the word binge, like a show that you binged on, which was the craziest binge that you guys have had? And please don't just stick to Amazon shows. Please, you can talk about other OTTs as well. What is the craziest binge that you've had?
I watched Family Man. So, especially Family Man 2, because of the hype the Family One gave, I was waiting to actually, when it started, I wanted to start watching it.
Like one night you finished it.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the... No, not exactly. I don't want to mention the platform, but I recently saw one zombie series, okay?
Did you like it?
Oh my god, I was gone crazy. I was binge watching and my director is, the shot is ready. What are you doing?
Still watching it.
Okay. This is how I did. You know, that show was so crazy. I'll tell you the show's name after this. I mean, so, like, that was like, it is a Korean series. Okay?
Yeah. Everybody understood.
So yeah, that one was
what about
crazy.
You?
Sorry, Amazon. Okay. As you asked, like, it should not be, okay, we'll tell away from Amazon.
Craziest binge, like,
I don't know how many people would have watched it. I watched The 100.
Yeah.
The 100.
Oh my
God.
God.
Okay.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Fabulous. But yeah, there was a
Amazon
Bad,
does
there
more
was so many.
exciting jobs.
About to finish you off. That's the look he had on her face.
Yeah. So thanks guys, thanks so much.
So much.
I'm so looking forward to watching this show.
Are you going to binge watch?
Of course. Fine. I'll have to review it. So
please.
Thanks again. Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you so much. Thank you.